One morning Percy was impatient. He was wearing a new coat of paint and longed for everyone to see it. The other engines were still dozing, but not Percy, grunted Gordon. Huffed Henry. Added James. Said Thomas. Stuttered Toby. A large painting of Duke hung in the engine shed, said Thomas. And this is the story Thomas told them. Long ago, when Peter Sam was called Stewart and Sir Handel Falcon, they worked with Duke on his own railway, but Falcon still had a lot to learn. The manager came to see them. Falcon was excited, thought Falcon. Next day came. Warn Duke, replied Falcon. Said Duke. The engines set off, said Duke, replied Falcon. The engine's speed grew slower and slower, urged Falcon. Puffed Duke. Soon they approached the tunnel. Falcon didn't like the tunnel. It was curved, and he couldn't see. He sighed. One moment everything seemed safe. But then, suddenly, Falcon was derailed and hung dangerously over the edge. Duke bravely held on with all his strength. He called. Duke's driver and fireman worked quickly to make the two engines safe again. Cried Duke's fireman. Luckily there was a worker's cottage nearby. Soon everyone was passing jugs, buckets, kettles, and saucepans filled with water until Duke's thirst was quenched. All the while Duke was building more strength. At last, with everyone's help, he was able to pull Falcon back on the rails. Then they started off once more. The manager was waiting at the top station. He apologized for the accident, said the passengers. Falcon was grateful too, replied Duke.